None of the mods.
All the mods.
Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG All the Mods 3 server, hanging out here by my, I guess it's a farm. I was thinking greenhouse, but that's just the glass up there is the greenhouse glass. But no, it's a magical agricultural farm, doing a bunch of stuff here. I've made a few changes. You know, one, I got the greenhouse glass covering all of this, and because of the sprinkler there in the middle, there's one left over. Because this 9x9 is 81, minus that, and it comes in groups of 3, so you can do the math. And I've got one left over I could use someplace, you know, maybe over there. But anyway, I also went through and made sure that there were 80 seeds being used, so the whole plot line here is getting used. And I also upgraded the ground here. You just can't see it because of the seeds on here, but if we look at it over here, this is fertile soil from the rustic mod, and it's just dirt with bone meal, and it's supposed to make stuff grow faster. And I figure, well, I've got this and the sprinkler and this, that should be pretty good as far as getting that growing faster, so yay. And this has been going like gangbusters. I had 10, and I've got 2 now. I had used all 10 of those to make the rest of these seeds, and then boost these up. These are now tier 3. So when they get harvested, they should be producing 3 of the essences instead of 1. So my crops now are 3 times as efficient. And that took almost 10 of these Insanium essences to make. But that's okay. I've got 2 here. Probably the last 30 minutes I made those 2. Guessing maybe an hour. And to make those first 10, it took probably 18-20 hours of processing this overnight and while I was at work. So faster, yay! At the very least, it should be 3 times faster because these are producing 3 times as fast. I still have no idea about the dirt that's gone in very recently. Anyway, that needs to just run and run and run because I need lots of the Insanium. Over here, let me show you what's going on, and you can't see it, and I can't barely see it either. I only have 2 of these cages running right now. I decided to take the rest off, and if we take a look in here, look at the skulls. Oh, the sound of Enderman dying. I've got Enderman and Wither skeletons are the 2 in there. I finally, after probably about another 3, maybe 4 hours of going into the Nether and then heading way south, I finally found one of the Doom-like dungeons that had the multiple spawners in there. It had been well picked over, but there was a Wither skeleton spawner in there, so I managed to get one of those. And what I really want is to get a few more, so I've got a full enough to make a stack of nether stars. That's my goal for right now. And I'm glad to see I got a lot of this wither dust here because I'm going to be using that. Trash can here is getting rid of swords, the necrom bones, the drops of evil, stuff like that I just don't need. You know, I've got like a stack of each of those, and they're gone. Oh, that funky wither dust, which does nothing that I can tell in JEI, says nothing. Yeah, this one right here, Wither Ash. Okay, if I try to use this, or nothing shows up for it, and so I'm going, I don't care, you can go away. And now somebody's going to tell me, don't you realize you can make diamonds? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to let that run for just a little bit more, but I want to actually use this, and I've got a plan of how to use all those skulls, but I'm not going to build it here. Just on the off chance that the Wither escapes and would blow up everything and ruin my day, I'm going to do it over in the mining world, because safety third. Come on. I need 6 more skulls. Well, that's close enough. Let's go ahead and grab these, because I just realized I had some other skulls back here. So let's go ahead and make one thing and grab some skulls. That's the mob crusher, and I think I've got everything else here that I need. And skulls, I need 3. There. So that should get me a full stack of wither stars when it's all, or nether stars when it's all said and done. And we'll go ahead and elevator up. I got sick and tired of climbing that. Something really strange. I saw there were some zombie pigmen that had come through here. I watched one guy go back and forth several times. I didn't know that they could do that unless they were somehow I have no idea why. It seemed very, very strange that they could do that. Anyway, why is it night? This is my plan here, to use this structure to kill the skeletons, or not skeletons, but the withers. And I'm probably going to lose my scaffold, but I'm going to go ahead and use that. Let's go ahead and put it right here. No, not skull. Scaffold. No. There was a super sneaky way. No, not left click. Right click. Right click. Where you could sit there and... There you go. You just hit the left button on it and it builds on top. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Up we go. It's not like the stairs or the ladders where it lets you go up faster. Anyway, so this structure, I'm going to go ahead and let them drop down here. And they don't need something big up at this point because they will just drift down, he said. Really hoping that they do. And let's go ahead and put one there, and then there, and there, and there. And I'm thinking, you know, I might want some more of this withered dust blocks, just because I don't want any extra breaking to go on. And then let's go alley-oop. Now I can put it against that side and that side. So if we edit this one, this is going to be place block, and it's going to be redstone pulse. So place block, redstone pulse. That's what we're going to do for all of these. No, place block, redstone pulse. And these are going to be doing the soul sand. Now these ones up here are going to be doing there, use item on block. That's what we're looking for. And those are going to be putting the skulls on top. Now, one of the things I found happened occasionally, and it was this one that had the problem all the time. Well, occasionally. This one here would not put the soul sand out as fast as it needed to, and consequently, let's see, can I put, no, I can't put that there. I am really needing some extra blocks. Well, I got dirt. Let's go ahead and put a dirt here. See if I can, nope. All right, ouch. Hey, look, I've got some blocks right here. All right, let's go ahead and grab a few of these. And let's head up back up. Yeah, I think the more of the wither ash or wither blocks made out of the ash is what I need, or dust. Yeah, dust things. Okay, so that will get me around when I'm on that side, and I don't think I need to do it anymore. Over here, what are you... Oh, it was wanting me to climb on top. Here, I want to go ahead and use these slabs. Well, it really doesn't matter what's on the bottom, but if I do something like this and put... You can go out of the way. And put a redstone repeater here, then that will go ahead and power these 4 with that redstone right there. And then I need something similar up here. And let's climb up. Alley-up, alley-oop. One more. And this one here, we're going to put a redstone repeater, and dust on the top. That will go... Nope. Dust on the top. That way it'll go ahead and fire off these guys on the side slightly slower. Okay, so that... I want to be able to see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I need to get a signal up. Hello, up to there. I have one block. Blocks, you are mine. All right, love the magnet. And I need to. There we go. So I need to step up this here. Let's put one here and block and one here. That should do it. All right, so now I can go redstone, redstone. Let's hop on up. And what I want here, I've got this redstone clock, and let's put it behind here. I can't really see what I'm doing. There we go, I can do it this way. Let's put it here, and I'm going to set this to run. It requires redstone to run, so we can put this lever on. And oh, hey, I don't even need that there. All right, so this will go ahead and send a signal through here and fire off those 4, and then from the top will feed through, and that will fire a little bit delayed the top of that. All right, so then I need to go ahead and fill this up with no, before you, ow. Before you ever put stuff like that in place, you need to make sure that you have the mob grinder and everything in place and handling the mob. So let's put that, I think it needs to be right there. Let's check the working area, and it is one too far back. All right, let's take these off, and let's put those there. It seemed like in my testing that these actually prevented some of the blast. Not a huge amount of the blast, but some of the blast. We'll probably see a few of these grass blocks break, and I'm sure the scaffolding is going to break, but I'll take that down first. Anyway, let's go ahead and put that there, and the fluid trash can, because I really don't care about the mob essence. And then I am missing stuff. I thought I had everything here, and I do not, because I'm a goof. Oh, all right. So I need to get. I need a storage. Let's get a crate. Small should be hunky-dory for that. I thought I had grabbed a transfer thingy, but evidently I had not. So let's go ahead and grab a small one, because those are kind of fun. And power. So let's go, since I'm not going to need to run this forever. Yeah, this little trick here where you put hoppers. That way you can do batches of stuff with your power. There's a hopper underneath here feeding into this chest. That's how I was able to get multiple things. Anyway, you come with me, because this is not going to be a permanent killing operation. It's just for now. And I think I will put the power under, and that should be charging that up. Yep. Let's triple check just to be on the safe side. It's just in the area there, so that should be killing. So yes, that should work. And it should be far enough away that it shouldn't blow up and cause problems, because that would be bad, and nobody wants problems. Let's see, I want to put this down and that down. So let's go think that, and that can go there. And it doesn't need to be super fast, it just needs to push it through. And that should do it for me. Let's go ahead and come up here. It's going to be painful, I can tell, because let's see, place block random, yeah. Because it's going to fire off, and I'm going to have to run away, and I'm really hoping that this will not have problems. Ouch, that didn't seem to work at all. And you didn't. Oh, dang it, it did that thingy. Oh, dang it. I'm not sure why it seems to occasionally have that glitch. Let's turn that off. We've got dirt on here. Oh, not all the way down there. Up here. See how it put this here? That should have fired off before. Place block, redstone pulse. That should have done its thing. So let's. All right. So you get one, and you get one. In my testing, it was always this one that if it goofed up, that was the one that goofed. So let's go ahead and random slot. Since it's only the one, it should fire off. Pulse, 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 pulse. All right, just triple checking. Just triple checking. All right. I don't know why that's... And I think that also failed again. Why are you failing? I don't want to be up... Yeah, see, again, it's doing that. Okay, I'm going to place that one manually and then let the rest of it pulse on. And once it's in place correctly once, it seems to be happier. And so if I keep looking up, I come down. But if I look... No, I must not be actually hitting the side of the scaffold. All right, you stop. All right. Take number 2, and judicious editing. You'll never notice that this happened. No, I won't edit this out. You'll see exactly what I'm doing. Let's take one of these and put it right there. All right, so you get your 64. You get your 64. You get your 64. Because I don't want to come back up here because it's going to be very painful, not to mention very loud, if that fires off. All right, let's let the people know. Withers coming, so they know. Yep. Let's get out of here. And see, he's down there. And the next one failed. Dang it. But it did kill him, which was fine. Dang it. But no good, dirty, rotten. Rats and frassen. Alrighty. Some reason there's some little timing tick issue that's failing. And I don't know why. I don't know why. Unless... Yeah, I'm not sure, unless I could possibly put move this around. It's hard to see up there because I want to run the redstone signal up. And here, let's turn that off. This one, when it powers this here, it will go ahead and power all 4 of these, and that one fired off, dropping it before this one did. But if I move these over so they're pointing in, and then that means the redstone signal has farther to go, and that one, when that hits, will not hit this one. Okay, I'm going to do that and be back. A new day is dawning. Is this the day the Wither Builder will actually work? Is this the day that Grok is just going to die a horrible mangled death? I don't know, but we'll find out. So, quick little change. I'm piping the signal over on top of these here, and because while this one gets charged and charges all of these at the same time, maybe a slight tick, you know, slower, these should come slower still, and so it should work perfectly, he said, hoping that that's the case. So let's go ahead and flip this, wait for the next pulse. Yep. And I'm getting out of here. Ouch. I'm getting way out of here. So there's 1, 2, and you can see the swirly fart bubbles going down. And so we got a second one. So we're going to have 2 at a time, sometimes 3 by the time the other guy dies. So, but this should work pretty well. So this should get me a full stack of nether stars when it is all said and done. It's working. And I'm surprised the scaffolding hasn't broken yet. I thought for sure that would have exploded, but I guess the blocks are sufficient to keep a lot of the bang away from them. We'll see. We'll see. That one that just formed should be 63, which means that should be 64, and it shouldn't make another one if I can math. And it doesn't look like it's making another one. So, yay, that's all 64 of them. And I would say, based on the fact that the scaffolding's still around, that having these wither dust blocks, having them all the way around, not cutting the corners, really blocked a lot of the wither explosions. Now, I was standing here and clicking on this, and seeing how many are there. And it's blowing me away as I was sitting there clicking, and all of a sudden, blam! I fly back because it wasn't enough to damage the blocks, but it certainly was enough to damage me. So let's go ahead and turn off this, and I think I'm going to leave this here. I don't think I need to have this up here. Well, I'm going to leave it here. Ouch. But I'm going to go ahead and reclaim my power cell because I'm using that for the digital miner. But yeah, this will go ahead and get me those bits, and then we've got a bunch of other things in here that I don't really care about any of those. Infinity booster cards. I'm not really sure what all to do with that. Withering soul. I can make skeleton skulls out of this. I can also... I thought there was something else I could do. Unless that's the drop from the other piece. Anyway, so not really sure I'm needing any of the rest of these bits at all. But the nether stars, that's what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and head back home. And here we can dump this off. And the thing I was really hoping is with a nether star, let's look at the uses of nether star. End crystal, so I can resurrect the dragon if I need to kill the dragon. I need to get me some ghast tears, so I'm going to have to hunt me down some of those. Beacons are always nice. Dragon egg melt is a great way of generating power. If you've got a dragon egg because you killed the dragon, then that's 500 GP that you can produce with this mill. So that's definitely good to have. Nether star generator. I was thinking generator as in it generates nether stars. No, it will consume nether stars, and it'll be very painful too. No idea what the sacred light is. Mob totems, not played with that at all. But this one, well, here, let's go back one. This is the wither builder. Allows you to actually produce withers, but the problem is it produces them right on top of itself, and then would promptly get blown up. And I don't think that would be all that useful. Let's see, this one here, the infinite wireless transmitter. I'm thinking that would work. End rod. I don't think I have. I think I've got that. Let's see if we can make this chorus. I do not. I thought I grabbed. Oh, with an H. Chorus. Yes. Let's go ahead and grab one of those. And let's smelt it, because I was sure I'd actually done that in the end when I made my little trip out there. All right, so let's go ahead then and blaze. I think it's this one, and that gives you 4 of those. All right, so now I should be able to. Oh, I didn't want to do that. What I did want to do, let's do wireless, and there's the infinite wireless. So I need the nether star wireless transmitter, so I need 2 of these. Let's make 1 of those, 1 more of those. Oh, I'm really out of that. Okay, iron, make me go. Done. That's fast. All right, so we'll toss that one in there. Let's break this one. And, oh yeah, now you've given me the achievement on that. And now let's go ahead and craft this. Infinite wireless transmitter. I gotta hop up there. And plop that on there. And if I... Infinite. All right, power. How much did that suck up? Ooh, that was like, I think like 1,000 more. All right, let's that was 1,200. And let's take a look at the power. Yeah, so that's 1,000 RF to have that little beastie in place. But that is okay. I really, really like that idea. Now the question is, does that work cross dimensions? Let's find out. Maybe it does. I think that would be really, really cool. All right. Nope. So it does not work cross dimensions, but it does. I'm sure if I were way far away, let's see, what do I have? Oh, we'll see. My XP going in and out kind of disappeared. Let's go ahead and eat one. You can go away. There, see, I've got all that XP. Let's go to, those are cross dimensions here. So I'm a goodly distance away from where I was. Stop that. All right, let's just see. And here I can, so I can craft everything from wherever I am. So I'm loving that idea. I think that is fantastic. Let's go home again. Stop that. And then one other thing that I was looking at that I thought was very, very interesting. And this is something that I noticed that Nonsanity had done. The quantum storage disk from Quantum Storage. Now, I used one of those things from Quantum, and that was the fluid tank. Yeah, this tank, really, really cheap, and it holds 1 billion millibuckets of whatever it is fluid-wise that you're using. So that's a huge amount. That's far more than I ever need. But the quantum storage disk, I need a quantum crafter and a paradoxically dense component, which just means using the Empower with a 64 storage part, 64 ME, that's from Applied Energistics, a quadruple compressed block of redstone, so that's a bunch, an enhanced Galgadorian block, which is made from these, which is smelted from these large lumps of Galgador, and that needs all these bits, eyes of Galgador, but lots of spiders and ghasts for that, and then stabilized metal, and that's iron ingots and hardened mesh, which is this, and refined hardener, which is this raw hardener, which is just that, and that only gives you 2, but you need lots of them, and that's just a rabbit hole. And I actually made this, last time I made this thing was back in, it was the Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode, and we needed that, and it took a while to craft that, but, and I was looking at this and I thought, yeah, I could do that, and having 2 billion items, let's see, hundreds, thousands, million, yeah, 2 billion items in there would be fantastic. And I said, yeah, it's worth doing that. But there's also this recipe here. If you have a quantum crafter, you can stick a 64K storage disk in there, let it run for an insane amount of ticks, and get it crafted that way. Well, why not? Let's take a look at this. Do I really need a shulker box? No, I don't. But let's go ahead and make a clock, toss that in there. Let's go ahead and make this, because any chest will work on that. Let's go ahead and pull you. That's not being used at all. Let's stick you there. Does it need power? Nope. Well, there we go. I'm going to sit there and take all my items and I'm going to stick them in one drive. And that means I don't have to worry about really voiding anything. I can just let it all come in. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. And that means I need to set up a bunch more remote access or some ender chests to funnel stuff into my network. And then I can have lots of stuff. especially iron. I'm thinking I'm going to need lots of iron to make steel, because last time I did the advanced rocketry, it was lots and lots of steel and some other high-end metals. So gonna have to play with that. But anyway, I've got some pretty good improvements here with the Nether stars, infinite wireless, at least here in the overworld. I've got that working, and if I really need to, I can set up a remote with a interdimensional upgrade, and then put another one of these infinite wireless access points in there, so I could be in the Nether or in the end or wherever I have it set up, and I have infinite access to my stuff there too. I like that. Don't think I'll do that, but I like that. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the All the Mods 3 server, getting a few things done. And thanks for watching. Bye.